Ladies and gentlemen, please now welcome to the stage our second keynote speaker this morning, Harry Brekelmans, Project and Technology Director for Shell.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a real pleasure to be with you here today. And Lorenzo, thank you very much for offering the opportunity to speak today. It's also very exciting to be here with you in Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, a time of exploration, of discovery, and of great inventions. And of course, the oil and gas industry is in need of its own renaissance. This will be how we collectively respond to the tough business environment we find ourselves in. I realize this all sounds like a classical change by exploitation method. And this critical audience will of course ask me, how exactly do you expect us all to do this? So let me spend the next 20 minutes or so trying to give my answer and focusing on how we can use this period of sustained low prices to really step up and work together better. So of course I'm proud of Shell's record, but at the same time Shell, and indeed the whole industry, needs to do much more in the face of current realities. Why? Well, compared to a decade ago, it typically takes the industry twice as long to draw up detailed development plans for an oil and gas field, and nearly 50% longer to drill the wells and build the facilities called for by such plans. According to the consultancy Independent Project Analysis, or IPA, between 2000 and 2014, well costs almost tripled. Pipe lay costs increased by almost 60%, and the cost of subsea kit tripled. At the same time, we've seen a shocking decline in engineering and construction productivity. Construction productivity in both Europe and the US declined by more than 20% between 1990 and 2009. Whereas with all other businesses and sectors, productivity increased by more than 40%, a stark contrast. Other industries, such as the aerospace and automotive industries, have managed to put together much more systematic and rigorous ways of managing requirements through the supply chain. But in our own industry, we haven't been able to get to grips with the steady upward trend in cost and delivery times. So this is the world we now find ourselves in. Now it's not all gloom and doom, even with the price of oil what it is. In fact, it's this low oil price where we can find some hope. It compels us to make our companies more efficient, more competitive, and in doing so, we'll secure our places in the industry for decades to come. I believe it comes down to focusing on 4 areas. First of all, applying greater scrutiny to a project scope, focusing on the efficient execution of a project, deploying affordable technology, and underpinning all of them, a wholesale transformation of the supply chain. I'll run through each of these in turn.